Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Kevin Gray out of Charlotte, North Carolina. I am your host as well as your presenter for today's live broadcast, guys. I'm actually a regional diamond here with Paycation Travel. I've been a part of Paycation Travel for the last 16 going on 17 months, and I have to say that it is one of the most exciting as well as impactful business opportunities in the world. Guys, over the next 22 to 25 minutes, we're going to talk about an array of things from helping you save money, make money, save on your taxes, as well as save on your travel. I'm actually going to do a quick screen share so you guys can see my screen. We've got a brief PowerPoint for you. Make sure that you've actually got some notes, pen and paper prepared so you can take some notes, and we're going to go ahead and dive right into it. So with that said, there's an entire world out there. You should absolutely see it. If money and time were no issue, guys, where would you go? What about going places like Orlando, Florida, and making magic happen for your family? Or what about experiencing the luxurious Dubai? Guys, this is the only 7-star resort in the world. We're talking about in Dubai. We're talking about when they pick you up in a Rolls-Royce Phantom or a Bentley just to go and your transportation to this resort. We all know what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. Well, that's until you Facebook it, tweet it, or Instagram it. And guys, I'm a big fan of skiing the French Alps. Let me tell you, I cannot ski a bit, but I can promise you I look good doing it. You know, my goggles will match my jacket, my pants, and everything. It's going to be wonderful. Guys, travel just makes sense, and it makes so much sense. I just want to compare it with some of these industries that you guys see all the time. Look at the NFL. It's currently a $10 billion industry. Now, guys, we're pretty happy out here in North Carolina. Of course, you know the Carolina Panthers are 11-0. I just thought I'd throw that in there. But we got the movies, an $11 billion industry. I think there's this new movie called Creed out that I want to go see. Music industry, $17 billion. Well, I know Jay-Z and Beyonce, they're like $1 billion couple. They must have $1 billion of that. And the direct sales industry is $182 billion worldwide. But guys, if you combine all 4 of these industries, all 4 of them, right, they still cannot touch the travel industry, which is an $8 trillion industry, which will go to $15 trillion in the next decade. We're talking about the #1 research word on the internet between the hours of 9 a.m. and 5 p.m. Guys, baby boomers are retiring every 20 seconds for the next 20 years, and almost everyone you know is traveling or wants to travel. So let's talk about who we are. Our parent company is Extreme Travel. Extreme Travel is a 14-year-old licensed and bonded global travel company based in Dallas, Texas. Paycation happens to be the marketing arm of Extreme Travel. We've got successful certified travel consultants throughout many countries, as well as top travel producer awards with companies like Norwegian, Carnival, Trafalgar, Royal Caribbean, Princess Cruises, and so many more. Now, you're probably asking the question, well, Kevin, I've heard of other travel companies in the past, and I know that they work. Can you please tell me the difference between Paycation Travel and anything that I've ever heard of before? Well, guys, I'm glad you asked. There's a big difference. We're very, very big on the education of our travel agents. We definitely believe that you needed to become certified before you benefit from all of the travel perks and discounts. As a matter of fact, we're leading the entire industry in travel training, travel technologies, as well as travel opportunities. So, guys, if I'm going to make a decision to engage in a home-based business and make money from home, I'm looking for 3 different components. #1, I'm like so many of you guys that are listening right now. I'm extremely busy between the hours of 8 and 5, 9 and 6, guys. I'm busy. I don't really have a lot of time to take on another project, right? Well, let me clarify that. I do have time to collect income for something that you can do 1 or 2 times and something that will keep a residual effect going on. Well, guys, that's travel. The only thing that I've let my network know is that I'm a travel agent, and when they book their travel, please come through me. And it's so simple. I get my own website. They can go on my website, book the travel, and guess what? I go ahead and collect those commissions. Well, I can get with that. The second thing that I need is I need a system in place. Guys, I want you to understand that, 9 times this year, I've actually been out of the country. Well, when I go out of the country, my business still has to run, right? Well, how will it run? Well, guys, how does any other business franchise run. You got McDonald's, you got Burger King, you got Walgreens, you got, you got all these different businesses, Sam's Club. Well, guess what? They have systems in place. Well, we've got the exact same thing. We've got our own certified system that we plug our people as well as our resources into, and it makes our business run like clockwork. The third thing that we need is we need remarkable leadership, and that starts off with Mr. David Manning, our founder and CEO, over 25 years of direct sales and network marketing experience. He's a highly accomplished field distributor as well as national sales trainer, industry consultant, as well as compensation plan design specialist. We got Mr. Mark Campese, our Paycation Travel president, over 25 years of direct sales and network marketing experience. He's also a national sales trainer who has trained literally tens of thousands of people in the methods and concepts of success. Miss Lori Spears is our director of travel. We're talking about over 30 years of travel and sales experience. She's been very instrumental in developing the company's travel division, which ended up becoming a top producer for all of the established major cruise lines. Now, guys, if I'm going to take advice from anyone when it comes to home-based business, when it comes to finances, I'm not going to go ask my neighbor in the same financial situation as me. I'm going to go ahead and ask somebody who knows exactly what they're doing. I'm talking about people like Warren Buffett, Bill Gates, people like Oprah, people like Sir Richard Branson. Well, you're probably saying, well, Kevin, I don't know all these people. Guess what? I don't know them either. But I can watch what they do and copy it. Okay, Sir Richard Branson actually graced the cover of Forbes magazine not long ago. By the way, he's in the travel industry as well. He actually owns a couple islands, and he rents out resorts to the middle class as well as the wealthy. In that article, he talked about retiring like a rock star, and he says, we believe the entire network marketing industry is poised for explosive growth and can be one of the most significant solutions to America's current retirement savings crisis. Guys, that is big. That is huge. So this is what you get. You've heard of Priceline.com before, right? Well, I want you to go ahead and think about your last vacation. Was it within the last few weeks? Maybe last year? Maybe 3 years ago? Maybe 5 years ago? If that was the case, you need to take another one like ASAP, like yesterday. But how did you book that vacation? Did you book it online? Did you do any research online? Did you go places like Priceline, Orbitz, Expedia, Kayak, AAA? Did you get with a travel agent? Where did you go? Did you go to the Bahamas? Did you go to Aruba? Did you go to California? Maybe Florida? Maybe you went on a cruise? What did you do? Well, guys, we have streamlined the process, and we've made it so much easier for you to travel, but also get paid for it. Watch this. Guys, we got a partnership with Priceline.com. I'm sure you've heard of them before. They're actually on the stock exchange right now for a little bit over $1,300 a share. Well, Priceline Providers Network only works with 500 affiliates. Out of the 500 affiliates, we happen to be the #2 producer. You're going to have your own privately labeled website with access to over 145,000 hotels. You'll get the same pricing as Priceline.com, Kayak, and AAA Travel. The biggest difference is you're going to get paid a commission on something that you were doing anyway, so you might as well get in the way. Guys, I want you to imagine that same trip that you just booked not long ago, right? You went on it anyway. What if you could have got 75% of the commissions for services booked? How would that have changed the landscape of your trip? Now, guys, we got more than just travel. We got concerts, theater events, sporting events, and so much more. Now, guys, Paycation Travel Club. You're probably asking, well, Kevin, that sounds pretty interesting. What is that? Well, guys, this is how you can travel for the hookup price. This is how you can travel for a discount, insider pricing. I'm sure you've heard of places like Jamaica, Cozumel. You know, you probably watched Stella got her groove back and said, you know what, I would love to go to Jamaica, but every time I look to go to Jamaica, it's thousands of dollars to go. Guys, you can actually go to Cozumel in Jamaica for a little bit over $300 per person, all inclusive. That means all the food, all the drinks included, and some experiences as well. You've got access to a worldwide selection over 5,500 hotels, resorts, and condos in 105 countries. You got custom trips that are available for corporate conventions, incentive travel, family and group cruises, destination weddings, luxury vacations, African safaris, and so much more. Maybe you want to mix up your travel experience. You don't necessarily want to do the hotel thing. Well, guys, we've got a condo club as well, which is making people who have timeshares absolutely sick to the stomach. Well, Kevin, why would you say something like that? Well, let me explain this. When you have a timeshare, you're paying anywhere maybe $300 to $500 over the course of a few years, till you pay up to about 25,000, maybe $30,000 for the timeshare. For a lot of people, they can't even get off of work to take their vacation. Actually, 42% of all Americans end up canceling their vacations because they're so busy at work. So a lot of times that timeshare ends up being more of an expense, right? Well, guys, with Paycation Travel, you can go places like Xanadu Beach in Freeport, Bahamas, where it's only $299 for a full week. You can take three other people with you. That's four people total. That's like $75 a piece. Once again, people don't travel for one or two different reasons. Number one, they don't have the money. Number two, they don't have the time. That is absolutely phenomenal. And guys, if you don't know by now, we've got the hookup on travel. We got the best rates in the industry. We got some tremendous privileges. But anytime that you have great privilege, you also have great responsibility. And I have to say that I'm so responsible that I make sure I do my job as a travel agent. I make sure I go places like the Barcelo Maya Resort in Mexico, places like that, maybe 2, 3 times a year, just to make sure that everything is okay. I want you to understand what my job is, how important it is. And I need to make sure that, when I walk into the room and sit on the bed, that the beds have the appropriate thread count. I need to make sure that the hot tub in my room, in my suite, is measuring the exact temperature that I like. I don't want it to be too hot, I don't want to burn myself, and I don't want it to be too cold. I want to be relaxed, right? I want to make sure that the food and beverage looks just as appetizing in person as it does on the menu. And I want to make sure that the pool is just the right temperature, and make sure that the sand on the beach is just the right temperature as well, guys. I just want to take pictures of the environment, post them to my social media, which will in turn make people ask, well, Kevin, what do you do? And I say, I'm glad that you asked. We go places like the Barcelo Maya Resort for $499 for 5 days, 4 nights. Some of you guys are probably saying, really, that sounds pretty good, about $100 a day. Guys, let me tell you exactly how good it is. If you go to Barcelo's website, you'll find out they charge anywhere between $1,100 to $1,300 for the same time frame on that resort. Guys, we got a marketing website where you can book travel. You can look at the opportunity. You can join the opportunity, or even indulge in the travel club. And guys, where travel is our primary focus, we also have a Paycation Plus store. We simply make life better. You'll be able to earn income off of your energy bill, healthcare, wellness, entertainment, security, financial services, and so much more. Basically, what I'm saying, we've got the perfect business. It's open 24/7. You got ownership and flexibility. You don't have to worry about employees, no quotas, no inventory, no, none of that stuff. You got multiple streams of income, no experience required, but you will have ongoing training and support, all from the comfort of your own home. Now, you're probably asking, well, Kevin, how do I get started? I'm glad you asked. Let me go ahead and talk about it right now. You can become a travel consultant today for $149.95 one time. The monthly overhead is $69.95. You'll have access to Extreme Travel Certified Training Program, 75% in travel commissions, the ability to book directly with vendors, the ability to book group travel, the ability to earn top entry credentials for reduced net rate travel, and so much more. Guys, let's go ahead and qualify this real quick. Let's go ahead and quantify it real quick. Guys, $149.95, and you can become a travel agent and indulge in the #1 industry in the world. Nobody travels for less than travel agents. And guys, I know you see the referral travel consultant package over there to the left, and that's a great package. But for $50 more, I only talked about the $149.95 because you get to become the actual agent instead of referring the travel. So, big deal right there. Guys, we're going to go ahead and shift gears and talk about the compensation plan. I do see that we have a special guest on the line. We got Mr. Terrence Hawkins, owns his own tax franchise. And before we even get into the compensation plan, I just wanted him to just unmute himself and just talk about some of the benefits of having a home-based business. Because, guys, I did talk about making money, saving money on your taxes. This gentleman is a national executive out of Charlotte, North Carolina, on his way to international executive. He owns a tax franchise, very well known and respected in the community. Mr. Hawkins, can you offer us just a few words about the tax benefits of having a home-based business?
Sure can, Mr. Gray. Can you hear me clearly?
Oh, you sound just like Luther Vandross, sir. Go ahead and take it away.
Well, I do appreciate. I do appreciate. I can tell you the benefits of a home-based business is absolutely huge. About this time, I always have clients, church members, people that I know, my son's friends, parents, always asking me, "Hey, what do I need to do towards the end of the year to put myself into a better tax position?" And I can tell you, year after year, around this time, I'm telling individuals the best thing that you can do for yourself is to have a legitimate home-based business with the intent to generate a profit. You see, the bottom line is if you have a W-2, you have about 10 to 13 different types of tax deductions, and that's pretty good, and we use those. But if you have a home-based business, you open yourself up to have over hundreds of different types of tax deductions, and you do not have to know all six of those. Excuse me, all hundreds of those. If you know about six of those and use those very well, you can save yourself about $300 to $600 a month in tax savings. That's real dollars that can come back into your bank account instead of you giving it to the IRS. So basically, the big part about having a home-based business, you're spending the money anyway, but it's going to the IRS, okay, in the form of tax. And with the home-based business, with the intent to generate a profit, you can keep that income for yourself. And many of the savings is more than what the business require to run the business. Mr. Gray, I'll turn it back to you.
Wow, wow, wow. Well, thank you for those words, sir. And I definitely think that after hearing that, there will be a lot more people that are enlightened on why they need a home-based business for tax benefits as well as saving money and making money. So let's go ahead and get into the compensation plan of the presentation, guys. We're going to keep you about another 8 to 10 minutes. And this is what we do. We sell travel and we create the opportunity to own your own travel business. Plus, we offer additional essential services. Guys, we'll talk about the compensation plan first with direct sales commissions. Every time you personally sell a certified travel consultant package, you earn $50 in direct commissions. When you get Barbara started at $50, Ron started at $50, and Nancy started, yes, you earn $50. That's simple enough. You plug 3 people in, you just got your initial investment back. We also have something called coded bonuses. Certified travel consultants, or CTCs, are coded to you start with your third-person enrolled CTC, and every person enrolled CTC thereafter through infinity. You receive $20 for each sale coded to you. So when you get Nancy started, and yes, you earn that $50 direct sales commission, you're also going to earn a $20 coded bonus. That is a total of $70. Well, Mike gets started, it's the same thing, $70. And I do realize that we have a lot of business professionals on the line. I want you to hear the margins that we're paying out on here at Paycation Travel. Only $149.95 to get started. And when you get someone started, you get paid $70 back. Wow. Guys, we also got something called helping people out. And let me go ahead and explain this and qualify this for you. You can become a sponsor monster if you want to, but I can promise you that you won't be successful. What you want to do is help people. Because you know what? When you help people get what they want, you're going to get everything that you want. Help them get their first two, their first two, their first two, down to infinity. All of these folks will be coded to you as well. And yes, all of these folks, you will earn $20 commissions. Now, how cool is that? So guys, we're going to move on to our 150% check match on coded bonuses. Once your first 2 CTCs enroll their third CTC to activate their codes, you're going to earn 150% check match of their coded bonuses. Well, Kevin, what are you talking about? Well, when your folks start earning their $20 coded bonuses, you're going to start earning $30 matching coded bonuses. Basically what I'm saying, when they get rich, you're going to get richer. Guys, we also got something called 100% check match on coded bonuses, where, easy example I can give you, when Nancy goes out and earns $300 for the week in coded bonuses, the company will pay Nancy $300. But you personally sponsored Nancy, so the company will pay you $300 as well. When Ron goes out, earns $200 for the week in coded bonuses, the company will pay Ron $200, and they're going to turn around and pay you, guess how much? $200. You just earned $500 for the week just in coded bonuses. Now, guys, we get paid 6 different ways residually as well. We get a residual on codes where the company will take 8% of the monthly subscription fee, okay? 8% of that value, and they'll go ahead and put that back into the compensation plan. We also got 100% match on the personal sponsor coded residual. We've got a business builder bonus, which is extremely strong as well. You get an extra 5% starting with your 6 enrolled, and that person's first 6, on to infinity. We've also got a 10% match on Personal's Matrix and an 8% match on the Matrix earnings of those that are coded to you. So let's go ahead and talk about that right now. The 3x7 residual matrix. On level 1, you can fit 3 people on level 1. Well, Kevin, what do you mean by that? You kind of just jumped right into that. I'm not sure if I understand this. Well, guys, you got 7 different levels, and it's going to multiply by 3 on each level. So on level 1, you can fit your 3 most important people up there, right? 3 times 2 equals 6. On level 2, you can fit 9 people up there. Uh-oh, we're moving stuff around here. We definitely don't want to do that. Okay, and let's use some of these PowerPoint skills real quick. Level 2, 9 people times 6, that equals 54. Level 3, 27 people times 2, that equals 54. But guys, level 4, 81 people times 2, that equals 162. Now guys, by this time, you've made more than enough to pay for your monthly subscription fee each and every month. But guys, the magic happens. The magic happens on levels 5, 6, and 7. Let me tell you why. We increased the payout amounts to $8. Okay, level 5, 6, 7, $8. 243 people times 8, that's $1,944. Level 6, 729 people times 8, that's $5,832. Oh, I'm moving numbers around. And on level 7, you got 2,187 people times $8, that's $17,496 for a grand total of $25,548 month after month after month in residual income. Big question I have to ask you guys tonight: can you get away with an extra $25,000 per month in residual income just until times get better? Of course, you just heard the business owner on the line, so we've got accountants on the line, we got attorneys, doctors. We got professional athletes that will be viewing this presentation. We got people that are making some pretty good money. So I don't know if they can sustain off of $25,000 a month. That seems like a pretty tough life to me. Well, guys, let's go ahead and say this. Let's get away with $25,000 a month until times get better. And I believe that times just got better. We now have an enhanced 4x7 residual matrix. No, Kevin, what do you mean by that? Now we're adding another spot on your top level, and instead of multiplying by 3, we're going to multiply by 4. Level 1, you got 4 people times a payout amount of $2, and I want you to go down to level 7, 16,384 people times $8. Wow, wow, wow. You add up all 7 levels, that's 172,000 plus, almost $173,000 just in residual income that you can make. Now that is what I call a living. Guys, now understand that you don't have to know 256 people, 1,024 people, 4,000 people, or even 6,000 people. You only have to know a few of the right people who know a few of the right people, and then your business will go viral. Some of you guys actually watched that YouTube video with the guy with the patty pies. All he did was do something one time, and you know how many views that video got? Well, think about your business. How many customers can book through you? How many people can you explain this to, and then they end up explaining it to people, and before you know it, you got a residual income that's out of this world. So let's talk about going to the next level. Is a CTC, simply complete your training. You'll qualify for 75% commissions, and you'll qualify for levels 1 through 4 of the matrix. The next step is to go executive. Personally enroll a minimum of 3 people direct. You'll qualify for coded bonuses, and you'll qualify for levels 1 through 5 of the matrix. Some of us have been trying to be executives for the last 20 years in corporate America, and we can get that done tonight in Paycation Travel. Regional executive, person enroll a minimum of 6 people direct. You'll qualify for residual matching bonuses and a 10% match on the matrix commissions of your personally enrolled. The next step is national executive. Person enroll a minimum of 10 people direct. You'll qualify for the business builder program, and you'll qualify for levels 1 through 7 of the matrix. Next step is international executive. And guys, this is where I believe leadership really starts in this company, because it's not just about you enrolling people. You've actually helped 3 people go national executive. What you've done is you person enrolled a minimum of 15 people, and out of that 15, 3 people ended up going national. What the company does on top of all the additional income, we're going to give you an extra $600 in lifestyle bonuses. We also got a level called Presidential Executive. Person enroll a minimum of 20 people direct, promote a minimum of 3 international executives, and we'll bump that lifestyle bonus up to $1,000. Well, Kevin, what do you do with the lifestyle bonus? Can you go shopping? Absolutely. Can you go on vacation? Absolutely. Can you buy a car? Absolutely not, because we're going to go ahead and give you an additional $600. That's coming soon, but that's at the rank of international executive. Outstanding. So guys, let's talk about building and becoming a diamond. At the rank of executive diamond, you have a team size of 300 people, diamond bonus of $1,000. Guys, our executive diamonds on average are doing anywhere between $4,000 to $6,000 per month just in residual income. Next step, regional diamond. The size of your team is 500 people, diamond bonus $2,000. Our regional diamonds on average are doing about $7,000 to $12,000 per month just in residual. National diamond, the size of your team is 1,500 people, diamond bonus $5,000. Guys, our national diamonds on average doing about $18,000 to $22,000 per month just in residual income. Now we do have about about 7 more levels of diamondship here with Paycation Travel. We can pay up to $500,000 per month just in residual income each and every month. By that time, you're making over $1 million per month in total income. Life is good. So you're probably saying, you know, it sounds great, but how am I going to get trained? Well, we got the training tools and support to help your business grow. Guys, we got launch calls that take place Monday through Friday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We got a 4-step system that's on demand that you can plug into that can create some pretty high earnings for you. And I have to be the first to say, guys, we'll see you on the beaches of the world. Get back with the person who invited you on this live broadcast. Let them know that you're ready to get started. We'll see you at the bank. And best of all, guys, we'll see you all over the top because the bottom is way too crowded. God bless. Good night. Talk to you guys later.